New at 11, Seneca Creek State Park remains closed tonight after a 10-year-old girl was attacked by a beaver. It marks the third beaver attack in Maryland in less than a month, with the two previous testing positive for rabies. As Kelly Vaughn reports, experts say that attacks like this are uncommon, but to stay safe, it's important to know the signs of rabies in the wildlife.
This most recent beaver attack happened on a canoe. Park officials say the 10-year-old girl was at summer camp canoeing with a group on the creek when the beaver attacked. Camp counselors were able to get the beaver off of her and it escaped into the water, but the little girl had to be taken to the hospital with 3 wounds to her upper leg.
They do have rather large, rather sharp teeth.
Aaron Hall is the Beaver Corps program director with the Beaver Institute.
While they don't attack humans very often, when they do, it can be serious.
Officials with the Maryland Department of Natural Resources say the attack happened around 3:30 on Thursday at Seneca Creek State Park in Montgomery County, Maryland. Part of the park has temporarily been shut down as officials look for the beaver. Hall says attacks like these are rare.
They do a tail slap, which is their warning signal to us and to predators, and then they swim away or try to flee.
This most recent attack comes after 2 rabid beaver attacks at Cunningham Falls State Park in Frederick County, Maryland. In those separate attacks, a 13-year-old who was swimming and a 19-year-old who was fishing were attacked. The beavers were captured, euthanized, and tested positive for rabies. Hall says the beavers likely got the rabies from rabid raccoons or foxes.
Beavers are not transmitting rabies between each other. So from a management perspective, the focus should probably be trying to figure out what's happening with the raccoon population and their rabies numbers.
He says if you see a beaver out in the wild, consider yourself lucky, as they're usually a rare sight. That is, unless it has the signs of rabies.
If you see a beaver that's approaching you directly, out in the daylight, swimming in circles, looking lethargic, or just being aggressive towards you, should definitely stay away from that area and stay out of the water.
Park officials say that because Seneca Creek and Cunningham Falls are more than 36 miles apart, they're not considering these incidents related. And they say they looked at the health data in both Montgomery and Frederick counties, and they say despite these recent attacks, there is no active rabies outbreak in either county. Reporting for WUSA 9, I'm Kelly Vaughn.